Hey guys, Grant here for dropshipdownunder.com.au. Today I'm going to be talking about why I quit my apprenticeship to start a business. Let's dive in. Alright, if you are getting any value from these videos, we'd really appreciate it if you give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of our videos because we bang them out all week long. We've also got some great free training in the description below, so if you did want to check that out, it shows you how to build a successful dropshipping business right here in Australia. The link below there is in the description. Alright, I'm going to really date myself here, but flashback to 1999, I was working as a carpentry apprentice, about to go into my second year, and I was working for an old Italian dude who was very, very much old school when it came to his building methods. So we would do everything by hand, dig everything by hand, and he would do everything from start to finish. So that means from digging the foundations right through to the roof, and we did everything in between. So all by hand, no machines or no nail guns, everything by hand hammered. It was old school, let me tell you. And that was at that point when I sort of starting to go into my second year of that, and realized that I was looking around at some of the guys that worked there, my boss, and realizing that if I continued down this path, that was what I had to look forward to, and it just wasn't anything close to how I wanted my life to look when I got to their age or to that point. And it was at that point I realized that, you know, I can't continue on with this. I've gone from a $240 wage in my first year to a massive pay rise of $280. Woo! It was laughable. I mean, I know it's an apprenticeship and obviously you've got to pay your dues and all that, but those sort of increments were just not cutting it for me. And like I said, looking forward to what was there in the future, I could see it there. I could see my boss. I could see all the other guys that were working there. And that's exactly what I had to look forward to. And there was absolutely no way in hell that was going to be my life. I knew that at that point. And it wasn't long after that. It was probably a week after I had that sort of realization that that was it. I actually quit. I didn't have anything lined up. I actually just decided that it wasn't for me, and I was just going to cut the cord. I didn't have any other plan. I was just going to cut the cord and make my way in business. I knew that I had to work for myself. So I did cut the cord. I did a few sales jobs after that, thinking that, you know, I do need some experience in sales if I want to actually build a business and actually succeed in business. So I did some door-to-door sales, and that's really where that spark ignited for me, realizing that, hang on, I can make that entire week's wage in one day by working a sales job. Then I could probably double that by having my own business doing the same thing, and that's really where the epiphany came in for me. I realized that my business can make me double what I'm earning in that job, and now I'm really going to go at it working for myself. So that's the point when I actually started doing that same sales job as a business, and that's where I really started to generate a much larger income than almost anybody I knew. We were actually working, and Clint came over eventually too. He quit his apprenticeship after he saw how much money that I was making with this new business. And I mean, we were making probably double, triple, sometimes even quadruple wages of a normal person at our age. And it only went up from there. So it was, that sort of validation of my decision to go into that business was, really inspiring. And from that point forward, I've been sort of nothing but business. I had a brief stint in the police force because it was always something I wanted to do when I was younger. Obviously I found out that wasn't for me, and I've come back to business again. And so, that's the reason why I left my apprenticeship, and, not having anything to back it up, just decided that it wasn't for me and I'm going to cut the cord, right through to actually doing the sales job, starting the business, and, coming to that realization that this is it for me, and making those connections was a beautiful thing. But that's the main reason I quit my apprenticeship. Looking forward, I could see that position that those people were in, it just was not for me in any way, shape or form. Really haven't really looked back since. So for anyone that's actually thinking about chucking in their job or looking to do something else, at some point you do have to cut the cord. There are smarter ways of doing it, obviously. When I was in the police force and I got back into business, I didn't just cut the cord for that. I did develop something online, which is how I got into the online space in the first place, about 6 years ago. I developed that business before I cut the cord. And so there was that, realization that, hang on, I've got some bills and stuff now. I do really need to take care of all those sorts of things before I just leave, which is what I did in the long run. So I hope that gives some value to anyone that's looking to change their life and go into doing something else and changing their situation. It is possible, but you just need to sort of have that, I guess, that moment where you think, right, okay, well, if I continue along this path, that's where I'm going to end up. Is that where I want to be? Probably not. If I can replace my income and maybe work online, then I can go and do other things. I can work from other places, travel, be there for your kids when they're having drama performances, which was a big thing for me. I mean, when I was working in the police force, I would get told when and where I had to be. So it was really not ideal as a parent. Even if you wanted to go and you put in for leave to go on that day or a holiday or anything like that, you still have to apply for it. You don't automatically just get time off to go and do it. So that was not ideal, and I was missing a lot of stuff. So that was another big factor for leaving that career to go back into business. But yeah, long and short, if you do want to change your situation, it is possible. You just need to make the decision to actually make that switch. I want to work online. I want to try something different, and make that switch and start planning for your future. All right, guys, I'll leave it there. That's it for today. If you did get any value from the video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of our videos, because we do bang them out all week long. And I've got some great free training for you guys too. If you check the link below in the description, you can go and check out the free training we have there to build a successful dropshipping business right here in Australia. It shows you the step-by-step guide on how to do that and how we do it. All right, I'll leave it there, and thanks. I'll see you in the next one.